Coming up on WSRH Extra, we take a look at the plans our new and improved cafeteria is serving up.
Also, a new safety requirement that's beginning to spark some new debate among students and staff.
Plus, a little more about a new teacher here at the Ridge with an interesting take on teaching. WSRH Extra starts now. Welcome to this episode of WSRH Extra. I'm Riley Sullivan.
And I'm Aliana Augusto. The school year has just begun, and with it comes many changes. Over the summer, our cafeteria received a well-deserved makeover.
Along with a new look, our cafeteria is also cooking up some new recipes with a dash of new technique. WSRH Extra reporter Grace Trowbridge gives us an inside look at the Ridge Cafe.
Seminole Ridge is home to over 2,500 students. This year, among all the new changes being brought to the school, the cafeteria was given a well-deserved makeover.
I like the new cafeteria. It's pretty beautiful. I like the new decorations and the new color theme.
I'd say it affects the bell schedule. It's a little more cramped in my opinion, but everything kind of works out well.
I do like the longer lunch, but I don't like that I have new lunch every day.
The new decor isn't the only thing different about the Ridge Cafe. New plans have been put into place to help spice things up behind the scenes.
We have new combined steam cooking machines, a lot new tables, a lot more people, new recipes.
Definitely a lot more people want to eat lunch here, and I've noticed the lines have been getting a lot longer. I think there's a lot more variety in the options, and definitely the presentation is a lot better than it was last year.
This new and exciting change of food, decor, and choices leaves the students and staff with plenty to enjoy, as well as filling their stomachs up with great food. For WSRH Extra, I'm Grace Trowbridge.
Among many changes here at the Ridge this year, our dress code has been given a brand new look. WSRH Extra reporter Jasmine Alvarez shows us how the new dress code is fitting our students.
It's a new year at the Ridge, and with it brings new changes, especially to dress code.
Yeah, some of the changes are that the no holes in jeans, basically we changed that. What we're really looking for is showing of skin, so it's really the hole in jeans is a change. No leggings, that's a big change, no leggings whatsoever, not even with the long shirt anymore.
However, one main question still remains. Is the change for the better or for the worse? Junior class president Kylie Campbell says she actually sees both the pros and cons.
There's both sides to the stories, because I know before when it was relaxed, that a lot of people were abusing the dress code as it was relaxed. So I understand that aspect, but I do think that they were too harsh when making the dress code this year.
Some students even argue that these adjustments could have been avoided.
My opinion is that if we would have followed it last year, or maybe if it would have been forced better, then we wouldn't have had to get it more strict.
Even if dress code is more restrictive compared to last year, everyone can still have fun with it. Even Miss Boutte did back in the day.
Well, that was a really long time ago. I don't think we had a dress code, but I'm sure I showed some skin in high school.
While some students still mourn the loss of ripped jeans and leggings, this dress code is here to stay. For WSRH Extra, I'm Jasmine Alvarez.
As a result of the shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas almost 3 years ago, multiple safety measures have been put into place. WSRH Extra reporter Ann Perry has more on how our administration is taking action on school security this year.
A new school year brings new changes all around campus. This year, there is a new ID policy being put into place. Some Seminole Ridge staff are already seeing how this policy is improving security around school.
The change to IDs was made for security reasons, to make sure we know who is on campus and who's supposed to be on campus. So it's for students as well as all employees. They will help us to identify our students, and they will help the students to be able to identify the employees and the staff and faculty here at Seminole Ridge.
Some students said they are unsure as to how the new policy will help. Others agree that it is best for student safety. However, both agree that the policy can be a problem when it comes to the ID's prices.
We're in a serious situation. Who's really going to be searching every single person for an ID?
I think that it's a step in the right direction. It's getting more people to think about how we can be safer on campus and how this is an issue now like it wasn't before.
I mean, I understand it's for safety reasons, but I guess it can be kind of annoying that we have to keep rebuying them.
I think that a lot of students forgetting them is just a simple, like, if you're rushing in the morning, and it's $5, which can add up a lot for school, so it's kind of like unfair.
No matter what the students think of the policy, it looks like it will be hanging around for a while. For WSRH Extra, I'm Ann Perry.
Another new addition to the Ridge this year is our new yearbook teacher with an unconventional style of teaching. WSRH Extra reporter Natalie Annabelon takes us to Miss Horwitz's classroom.
This is what most classrooms sound like, but in room 101, things are a little bit different.
Just gently closing the eyes, feeling the weight of the body pressed down, feet on the floor.
Yeah, actually, my students meditate every single day in class. We start off that way because life is tough and everybody's got a lot of stuff going on, and I believe that learning coping skills and ways to de-stress early on can be super beneficial as we grow and develop in life. And so we practice meditation in class as a way to start in, like, sort of ease into class. You know, you can't switch from chemistry and start talking about English, or come from lunch and jump right into, you know, literature. So
Miss Horowitz, whom most call Miss H, is a new teacher here at Seminole Ridge. Most students seem to really like her.
I like that Miss H has a very enthusiastic personality. She is always walking around the class asking people if they need help.
She has like a different teaching style than everybody else. She's not boring like some other teachers, and it's easy to get work done.
I thought that was all to the story, that this was a new teacher at the Ridge and that students like her, until I found more.
Her uncle is Bill Gates.
Wait, what?
Her uncle is Bill Gates.
Yeah, when I heard about it, it was crazy. I was so confused.
He's long down the road, but yes, there's you know, family tree.
He's your uncle?
He's not like my dad's brother, but he's in my family tree.
Miss Horowitz motivates her students each day to push harder and harder, as she believes it is the key to success. For WSRH Extra, I'm Daniil Smith.
Coming up in sports, we take a look at a football player who's taking big steps towards equality.
Also, we head to an event to honor the top football players in Palm Beach County. For those stories and more, we go to WSRH Extra sports anchor Lauren Plancarte.
Hey, Lauren.
Thanks, guys. Football season is kicking off, and many freshmen are eager to start their high school career with high hopes of becoming the next best player here at the Ridge. One new Hawk shows us how they're breaking boundaries and beating the odds. WSRH Sports reporter Emily Carbowski takes us to the freshman football team.
Let's go. Football season is back in full swing, and fans and players alike are ready for the Friday night lights. As the new freshman team prepares for this season, they are learning exactly what it means to be a Hawk.
It's good. It's getting there. They're starting to play as a team. They're learning it's not about them, that it's about all of them together. So it's coming. It's coming. It's freshmen, and every year we go through the same thing, getting them together like that.
While the dynamic of this team is improving every day, there is one small addition that sets this team apart from the rest. Kiori Butler, the first girl to join the freshman football team here at the Ridge.
Last year, I played football, and I wanted to try it out. And I tried it out, and my coach said I was like really good at it.
Although most girls would feel out of place on an all-boys team, Kiori is an exception.
She's just like one of them. They've played with her over in the acreage, and they treat her just like one of them.
It feels good because I feel special right now. Like I'm the only girl right now.
With some motivation from her friends on the team, she is able to stay committed while feeling at home.
I don't think she ever thought about playing football till around 8th grade. Because we were all at community, and we were just throwing the ball around, and we told her to try it out.
We wish the football team and Kiori good luck this season as they make a touchdown for equality. For WSRH Sports, I'm Emily Carbocci.
From Vieira Beach to Sebastian Inlet, South Florida has an abundance of high school football talent. Last month, ESPN held an event in order to spotlight players working hard to continue their football career. WSRH Sports reporter Rachel Clark takes us to ESPN's Top 63 event.
I know he'll give me a chance to go to the NFL.
In the world of college football recruitment, South Florida is a goldmine of talent, and Palm Beach County may be the richest vein of all. ESPN West Palm created the Top 63 to highlight top talent from every school.
So tonight is the ESPN West Palm Top 63 Awards, which is where we honor the top 63 incoming high school seniors from Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast. So the event, we've just recognized every single player, 1 through 63. When they get in, they walk a red carpet. We have them sign this brick wall. They get to take pictures, interact with media, just interact with all the other players who are recognized tonight. And then from the last hour of the show, we singly recognize each kid. Top 10 are going up on stage, being interviewed. We just have fun with them and have a great night, recognizing these kids in the community.
With the high school season already kicking off, the Top 63 gives a who's who of the top players in Palm Beach County, not just for parents and fans, but for college coaches as well.
I've been doing this my whole life. Since I was like 8 years old, it's always been a dream to go to college and play for the NFL. I'm getting a lot more recognition off of this. All the hard work that we put in, all the dedication, it always comes out in the end.
The recognition and publicity of this event helps to give high school athletes a well-deserved push into the world of college athletics.
They're standing out, they're being recognized. Almost all the kids go off to play college football, so it's kind of just a good accomplishment to them, and that they should be recognized that what they're doing on the field is being noticed.
For some of these standouts, this might not be the first award list you see them on. For WSRH Sports, I'm Rachel Clark reporting.
The departure of Coach Nartones was a flood of emotion for the girls volleyball team. Adjusting to a new coach can be difficult, especially if you've had the same one for your entire high school career. WSRH Sports reporter Haley Bass shows us how Coach O'Hara is keeping these Hawks flying high.
With the season already underway, the girls' varsity team starts with having to adjust to a new coach. For some players, they've had the same coach their whole high school career, making this new change quite emotional.
It was definitely hard getting a new coach because, I had 3 years with the old coach, so getting a new one for my senior year was definitely hard. It was a lot of emotions going, but Coach O'Hara is a really good coach, and he has such a passion for the sport.
Although most of the girls said they were upset with the thought of not having Coach Nartones this year, they believe Coach O'Hara was a great pick for the position.
I was really sad because I created a good connection with Coach Nartones, but at the same time I knew Coach O'Hara, so I wasn't super discouraged.
Senior Caitlin Deese says O'Hara has been working hard to prepare them for games to come.
It feels pretty good. It's a little different, but adjusting isn't the worst. It's good.
Although returning to the court is a great chance for O'Hara to better the team, he also says it will help him better himself, along with his coaching abilities.
I decided to take the coaching position because it was a great opportunity for me to work with great players, great students that I know work really hard. I knew about the team last year.
Even though most of the girls had a close bond with Coach Nartones, many said they were so excited for what Coach O'Hara plans to bring to the court. For WSRH Extra, I'm Haley Bass.
Our Hawks sports teams head into this year ready to bring the heat. We wish the best of luck to all of our athletes. Well, that's it for WSRH Sports. I'm Lauren Placarte.
Thanks, Lauren. Well, that's it for this episode of WSRH Extra. If you have any story ideas, please tweet us at SeminoleRidgeTV. I'm Riley Sullivan.
And I'm Aliana Augusta. We leave you with this week's Edit to the Beat by Evan Eisen-Stark.